welcome in to the new moon in Virgo, all signs reading. My name is Amber. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am thrilled that you're here. Now, yesterday was a pretty big day, September 1st. We had the Pluto retrograde move into Capricorn, and then we had Uranus in Taurus also go retrograde. I did a whole video about that. If you'd like to go check it out, I will link it below. But today we are following it up with a new moon in Virgo. Now, new moons happen when the sun and the moon conjunct in the same sign at 0 degrees. Now, new moons are always about a new beginning, a fresh start. It's the beginning of a new cycle, a new lunar cycle, and it's a fantastic time to set intentions and plant new seeds. Now, the new moon will be occurring in the 6th house, which is Virgo's house, and the 6th house is all about self-improvement and health. Now, health, this could mean spiritual health, mental health, and or physical health. It's your entire well-being. So with a new moon being the new beginning in a house like the 6th house, this is a new beginning around health. So analyzing our choices and recognizing where our choices aren't aligning with our well-being. I mean, does your sleep habits, are they healthy? Are they contributing to your well-being? What about your eating habits? What about your social habits? What about the people that you hang out with? You know, the content that you consume. These are all things that are going to contribute or diminish from your well-being. And with a new moon in Virgo, this is a beautiful time to start more healthy habits around your well-being and health. Now, there is a little bit of a catch here because Virgo is a mutable sign and the mutables are very analytical. So it's going to be important for us all as we create new healthy habits in our life to not be overly critical or analytical of ourselves. Being judgmental of ourselves is just going to hinder our progress in ourselves balancing out our well-being. Now, this does include being hypercritical or judgmental of others as well while they're on their own well-being journey. So try to, stay focused on yourself and recognize if you are being overly critical or impatient with yourself on your health journey. Now, this is really funny. I didn't put it together before, but I actually just bought a new app the other day, and it is an app where I can keep track of all my meals and keep track of how much water I'm drinking and how much sleep I'm getting. And then I didn't even think of it at the time, so I bought this app, and then later I was like, oh my gosh, the new moon in Virgo, I'm already feeling it. So perfect. That's an amazing thing to do. Start journaling your daily habits and recognize where in your life you might not be contributing to your own well-being. All right, let's get started with the base read. I hope everyone is doing really good out there and surviving these retrogrades. You know, there's a lot of difficult energy in the collective. I mean, I was reading, now I'm not an astrologer. I like to say that because I don't know a lot about astrology. I'm an aspiring astrologer and it's extremely interesting to me, but I don't know like majority of astrology. There's so much to learn. It's extremely overwhelming, but I'm just gonna take it as I go. Just learn what I can when I can. But I was reading about the new moon in Virgo earlier today, and there are a few other things that are making this new moon a bit more challenging. I mean, the retrogrades are definitely, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn is pretty intense. But we also have the new moon in Virgo squaring with Mars and Neptune. And, this can be, and then it's also squaring with Jupiter and Gemini. So a square, the square angle in astrology is known to be a more difficult of the angles as opposed to like a more beneficial angle, like a conjunction or a trine. So the squares make things a little bit more challenging and difficult. They say that a square is more of like you're forced into learning or experiencing something. And then like a trine or a conjunction is more of a soft and gentle learning, like you have a choice. I mean, the squares can be really good because it'll shock you into changing, but the conjunctions and trines are definitely more of a soft nudge, right? So yeah, I was reading about that. So the collective energy right now is a bit more on the challenging side. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the base reading? New moon in Virgo. How is the new moon going to be affecting us, and what should we be focusing in on at this time? 2 more shuffles. What can you tell us about the new moon in Virgo? Last shuffle. Three base cards, please. Ascendant. This came out in my pre-shuffle. So before my readings, I always sit here and shuffle my cards and kind of get the feel for my table, get the feel for my cards, the energy, use my Palo Santo. I have a whole little ritual I do before I actually hit record on the camera. And this card kept coming out in my pre-shuffles. It would fall out of the deck or it'd split the deck and it was there. And the Ascendant is the self. Let me show you the card. The Ascendant is the self, the ego, the persona. And the new moon in Virgo is all about self-improvement. Improving your well-being. So this is very appropriate that this card is being very persistent with me today. Okay, let's see what else. And then we've got Mercury. That is Virgo's planet. Mercury, the messenger of the messenger god. Mercury is all about communication, learning, education, intellect, analysis, curiosity, versatility, mobility, dexterity, skill, and cleverness. So that's Virgo's planet coming out. Got some Virgo energy in the base reading here. We love that. And then what else, Spirit? Sagittarius, good old Sag coming out. That's spiritual expansion. Sagittarius is the 9th house, and it's about spirituality. Its ruling planet is Jupiter, and Jupiter came out yesterday in the retrograde reading I did. It's all about expansion, growth, knowledge, learning wisdom. Sagittarius is how you go about branching out, whether that's in education, spirituality, religion, or travel. It's a sign all about expansion. Yes. So I'm seeing here in the base reading, we've got the self coming out for self-improvement. So this is improvement around knowledge and intellect, learning, education, gaining new wisdom. And Sagittarius definitely falls in line with this. It's about expansion, expanding your knowledge and your wisdom. So for the base reading here, Spirit is definitely encouraging us to gain more knowledge and wisdom, to use the new moon in Virgo to expand ourselves. I feel like this is more mental health that Spirit is encouraging us to do. You know, physical health definitely contributes to mental health. If your physical body doesn't align with your mental body, if you don't take care of everything as a whole, then, you know, your mental health can suffer, right? But Spirit is saying here that we need to focus a little bit more on our spiritual and mental health here. All right, Aries, let's get started. Spirit, how is the new moon in Virgo going to be affecting the Aries collective? And what should they be focusing in on at this time? What is it that the Aries needs to focus on in order to improve their well-being? Spiritual, mental, and physical well-being. Let's get 2 more shuffles. That was 1 and 2. All right, Spirit, let's get 1 card for Aries out of the Moonology deck, please. Change your tune. So there's something that you need to change your mind about. Something that has been on your mind has maybe caused you a bit of distress. There's something that maybe you've been not very optimistic about in your life, and Spirit is encouraging you here to change your tune, to change your perspective on something. You know, you might have been going through a really difficult and challenging time in your life. And Spirit is encouraging you to become more optimistic about this and to look at it from a different perspective. This card definitely gives me the Hanged Man vibes. But yeah, it's a card about changing your perspective, changing your tune, looking at things in a more beautiful, positive, and golden light. Actually, let's go to this deck. Spirit, what is it that the Aries needs to change their tune about, please? What is it that Aries needs to change their tune about? One more shuffle. All right, Spirit. What else do you have for Aries? What else for Aries? What do they need to change their tune about in order to improve their well-being? The 3 of Wands. What else? What else? Whoa! We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. So, change your tune. The 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is about foresight. It's about looking towards the future. You can see off in the distance. The ships are beginning to come in for you, but they haven't come in yet. So Spirit wants you to be more patient, definitely, with your Ace of Pentacles, because it's coming in. Your new beginning and fresh start is coming in. Your Ace of Pentacles, your grounded gift from the universe is coming in. It's coming in, but I feel like Spirit is asking you right here to become more patient, to change your tune on your situation and be more patient. You know, the Ace of Pentacles can be a new idea, a new concept, a new project, right? And I feel like maybe this new concept or project has been taking a while to enter your experience. And Spirit is encouraging you here to just remain optimistic, positive, and patient for this opportunity to come in. It's coming, but you know, you can't just sit there in an energy of like, when's it going to get here? When's it going to get here? That's going to slow it down. You have to just surrender and remember that the universe works on divine timing. Everything happens exactly the way it needs to. So surrender to that, and your Ace of Pentacles is on the way. And then we've got the Empress here, and that's divine feminine energy. She's nurturing and motherly, and you know, encourages the plants, the flowers, and the animals around here to flourish. Here, I think I said here, the animals and plants around her to flourish. Yes. Yeah, when this new beginning comes in, when this new opportunity comes in for you, it's going to put you in a really happy state of being. The Empress, that's Taurus energy, and that's a stable, grounded, fresh beginning. She is the nurturing mother of the tarot. Yeah, you've got really good things coming in here, Aries, but from what I'm seeing here, Spirit is encouraging you to be more patient, because that anxiety that you carry about waiting for something to manifest, manifestation like the Ace of Pentacles, that anxiety that you hold will affect your health. It will affect your well-being, because you'll stress out waiting for the next boon. And that boon will just come when it's meant to come. So Spirit's asking you to change your tune about the stagnancy in your life, and we've gotten that in your readings quite a few times. Okay, let's get one final card for Aries out of the Healing Bones Oracle. I got a new Oracle deck, Aries. It's called the Healing Bones Oracle. There's not very many cards in it. It's kind of a little dinky deck, but it's really, really cool. It's all about health. It has all these different body parts in it, and this symbolism surrounding those body parts. So perfect deck to pull out for the new moon in Virgo. All right, Spirit, let's get one final card for Aries. What do they need to be focusing in on at this time in order to enhance their well-being for this new moon in Virgo? Last shuffle. All right, what else for Aries, Spirit? Final card for Aries. Oh, I said final card. Spirit gave us two. The spine, alignment, evolution, and then skin. Skin. The first card that came out is the spine, which is alignment, evolution, spirituality, self-discovery, and confidence. You know, the spine creates stability for the body. If the spine is out of alignment, then the whole body is going to be out of alignment and unhealthy. I feel like Spirit here with the spine card coming out is encouraging you to stick to your roots. You know, don't worry about what the arms are doing right now. Don't worry about what the legs are doing right now. Worry about your spine, because that's where everything is stabilized from. So focus on your roots and remain grounded. And then we've got the skin, which is boundaries, distinction, empathy, fragility, touch, shedding, and growth. Now, the skin is the largest organ in the human body. And it's constantly shifting and changing and shedding and sloughing. So I feel like with these two cards coming out, Spirit's telling you, like, yes, change is coming. You might not see it, but your skin restores itself every, I think it's 30 days, something crazy like that. Like the skin that you see on your body today is not the same skin that it was a month ago, which is really, really cool. So Spirit is saying change is afoot, change is happening. You might not see it happening, but right now you need to focus on your alignment and your spirituality. Remain confident, and everything is going to happen exactly the way it's supposed to. All right, Aries, have a beautiful new moon in Virgo. We'll see you next time. All right, Taurus, let's get started. Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Taurus. How is the new moon in Virgo going to be affecting them, and what should they be focusing on at this time in order to enhance their well-being? Two more shuffles. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Taurus? Embrace uncertainty. Beautiful one to get. Now, embracing uncertainty, that is total peace and alignment with the universe. It is surrendering the outcome to the universe. It's recognizing that everything that is happening in your life is happening for a reason, and you become fluid like water and you just flow with the world around you. Just like a sailboat sails the seas, if you sail your ship into the wind, you're going to get stuck. But if you use the wind to your advantage and you flow with the energies, this is going to take you to a more favorable place and more favorable destination. Embracing uncertainty is a huge part of our well-being. If you're in resistance to what is all the time, it's going to lower your immune system. It's going to lower your mood. And when you're in a bad mood, you don't sleep as good, you don't eat as good, you don't interact with the world around you as well. So embracing uncertainty is a really important advice, from the universe here for you, Taurus. Surrender the outcome. Surrender the outcome. You can put intentions out. The new moon is all about intentions. You can set intentions and tell the universe, what you want. But ultimately, the universe will bring you what you need, not always what you want. So finding gratitude for whatever the universe brings you is a wonderful place to be. So you can set those intentions and ask the universe for what you desire. And it's very possible to manifest what you desire, but you definitely have to be in the right state of mind. And being in a state of resistance is not going to help you manifest what you want. So surrender to the outcome here, Taurus. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Taurus? What is it that they need to embrace about the future? What do they need to surrender to here? All right, Spirit, what does the Taurus need to surrender to here in order to embrace uncertainty? What does the Taurus need to surrender to here? Thank you. All right, we've got, wow, the 10 of Cups, the World. Okay. So we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse here. The Queen of Wands in the upright is a very passionate queen. She's very creative and fiery, and the element of fire is a very transformational type energy. But when it's out of balance and in reverse, that's imbalanced creative energy. I feel like you might have maybe a creative project that you've been working on that is having a hard time to come to fruition, because we've got the World in reverse here as the next card. The World in the upright is an ending. It's the last card in the major arcana. It symbolizes finality. So when it's in reverse like this, there's something that is stuck. Something is not quite fully manifesting. So I feel like you might either have a creative project here that is not coming to fruition yet, and you're having to embrace uncertainty around this, or it's, you have completed some kind of creative project, but it's not coming to a fruition in the way that you wanted it to, because the next card we have is the 10 of Cups here in the reverse. And that's another card of finality. The 10s are the last in each suit. So that's another imbalanced energy there. All these three cards are in reverse here. So there's something that hasn't come to full fruition yet, but Spirit is encouraging you to embrace uncertainty and just focus on what really lights your fire, what makes you feel passionate, right? So if this is a creative project, Taurus, Spirit wants you to continue to focus on this creative project, but surrender the outcome to it. Surrender the outcome. Yeah, in a relationship reading, this can be a fiery queen, an imbalanced queen. So if we're talking about a relationship situation here, a relationship isn't coming to fruition in the way that you had hoped it to. So take that as it resonates. This could be a relationship, or this could be a creative project. take it as it resonates. But this is going to be important for your well-being, Taurus, to embrace uncertainty, embrace and surrender to the outcome of this situation. You control what you can control, and then you surrender to what you can't control, right? Right. Okay, Spirit, any final words of advice or wisdom for the Taurus collective, please? How can they use this new moon in Virgo in order to enhance their well-being, please? What else do we have for Taurus, Spirit? What else for Taurus? What other advice do you have for Taurus? Immunity. What was I talking about? Immunity. This will lower your immune system. If you're in resistance to what is, and if you are in resistance to the outcome that you want, or you're obsessing about an outcome, you need to surrender. You need to relax, Taurus. Just relax into this. And, have faith in the universe that everything that happens is meant to happen. What is meant for you will come into your experience. Because we've got immunity here. Yeah, this, you might be actually dealing with a cold or something, or you might get a cold if you continue on this path of being in resistance to your situation. Immunity, security, resilience, balance, harmony, learning, response, and cleansing. Yeah, Spirit might be encouraging you here to do a cleansing to help boost your immunity too. Yeah, I'm getting more sleep. You need to get more sleep. Resilience, security, resilience. Yeah, this with all three of these cards in the reverse, that's definitely an imbalance and a lack of security, stability. Surrender to the outcome, Taurus. Everything is happening exactly the way it's meant to, and what's meant for you will come into your experience. Just surrender a little bit. All right, Taurus, I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Virgo, and we'll see you in the next one. Gemini, welcome into your new moon in Leo read. Let's do it. Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Gemini, please. What does the Gemini need to be focusing in on at this time, and how is the new moon in Virgo going to be affecting them? 2 more shuffles. Ooh, I love the one left behind. That's the one for you, Gemini. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Gemini, please? Ooh, avoid drama. Okay. Gemini, Spirit's advice for you is to avoid drama. This is going to improve your well-being because anytime you're stuck in dramatic situations, it's extremely stressful. The new moon in Virgo is about analyzing, your sleep, your food, the content you consume, and the people that you hang out with. So if somebody is causing drama in your life and your experience, it might be a good time to just step back from all that and, not get involved with people that cause this drama in your life. Let's go here. Yeah, people can be really, it's like they feed off of the drama. I really think that some people just feed off of it. If things aren't going dramatically in their life, they feel like nothing is happening. They feel like they're not going anywhere. Some people can't just sit in meditation, just sit and be zen. It makes people feel really uncomfortable, probably because when you have to sit and be silent and go zen, you have to self-reflect. You have to turn inward. I feel like people overly focus on what's going on around them and create drama in order to distract them from their own psyche, right? Spirit's saying you're not like that. Avoid the drama. You know, go zen, go quiet, walk away, and focus on your own well-being right now, Gemini. Spirit, why did the avoid drama card come out for Gemini, please? What kind of drama does the Gemini need to be avoiding right now? What else can you tell us about this card? Why is it here for Gemini? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it looks to me like there was somebody in your experience that lied to you, and now you are really analyzing this. I mean, we've got the Four of Swords in the reverse. You know, this could be even you lying to yourself about something. Maybe you're lying to yourself about how bad something might be. You're like, oh, it's not that bad. Oh, but we have all this fun together. Oh, but, you know, everybody has bad days. Oh, you know, this. And you create all these excuses around the situation. Because we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here. And anytime the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, that's a perfectionistic attitude. Overly perfectionistic. Or overly analytical. It could be an imbalance with your work too. This might be this drama that you might be experiencing could be part of your work life. But yeah, it feels like with the moon here and the Four of Swords, there's some kind of darkness, some kind of shadow, some kind of lie that's going on here. And the Nine of Cups is... It's a wish fulfillment, yes, but I also see it as overindulgence. Overindulgence in something. But Spirit is telling you with the avoid drama card here to avoid this, you know. Maybe the moon might be a little bit of going silent, right? Look at these two cards. Oh, look at all the moons, actually. Look. Look at all the crescent moons in this card. In these cards. Yeah, the moon is about going silent. It's about becoming introspective and listening to your intuition. I feel like you know exactly what you need to do in order to enhance your well-being, Gemini. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? Any other words of advice or wisdom for Gemini? So that they can enhance their well-being, please. What else for Gemini? Any other words of advice or wisdom? The spine. This came out for Aries. It's stability. The spine creates stability for the rest of the body. If your spine is out of whack, your whole body is going to be out of whack, and you're going to end up with all kinds of different health problems. I feel like Spirit is asking you here to focus on the root. Focus on your alignment with yourself. Is this situation creating alignment in your life or unalignment in your life? And then Spirit is encouraging you to find more alignment. The spine also represents spirituality, self-discovery, confidence, and rigidity. But yeah, I feel here with all the rest of the cards, putting it all together, Spirit is telling you whatever this drama is, it's creating an alignment in your life. It's creating a misalignment. And Spirit wants you to focus on aligning yourself with more positive, healthy people. All right, Gemini, have a beautiful new moon in Virgo. We'll see you next time. Cancer, welcome into your new moon in Virgo reading. Let's get started. Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Cancer, please. How is the new moon in Virgo going to be affecting them, and what should they be focusing in on at this time in order to enhance their well-being? What do we have for the Cancers, please? One more shuffle. All right, one card for Cancer, please. Abundance. Okay, Spirit wants you to focus on all of the wonderful things going right in your life and stop focusing on the things that are going wrong. Abundance is all the wonderful things that you have in your life, the wonderful people that you have in your life, the wonderful experiences, and focusing in on what is going well in your life will attract more of what you want and create more abundance in your experience. It's really easy to go down the track of, oh, you know, this could be doing better and this could be doing better and this is not how I imagined it to be, and you know, getting up every day to an alarm to go to work can be really mundane and easy to fall into the trap of my life sucks, right? But Spirit wants you to focus on here the abundance in your life and what is going well, the amazing things that you have in your life. All right, what else do we have for Cancer, Spirit? What other advice or wisdom do you have for Cancer regarding this new moon in Virgo? How can they use the new moon to their advantage in order to enhance their well-being? What is it they need to work on in order to enhance their well-being? All right, what else for Cancer, please? What do we have for Cancer? Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's a headspace. That's okay. Yes, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. That's breaking free from something. Breaking free. The Eight of Swords in the upright is about being stuck. It's a mental prison. But in the reverse, this is changing perspective, changing your thought in order to set you free. And then we've got the King of Pentacles here, which is the King of Abundance, the King of material possessions and money. If it's money that you're worried about here, if it's money that you are focusing on, that maybe you don't have enough of at this time, Spirit is saying that this abundance is accessible for you. Absolutely. As long as you change your perspective and remain positive. But it feels to me here that Spirit wants you, in order to enhance your well-being, focus on what is going well. What is going well. Change your perspective on this, and things will just be magnetized to you. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Cancer? How else can they enhance their well-being here? Last shuffle. What else for Cancer? What else do we have for Cancer? How else can they enhance their well-being? Muscles. Strength, strength, force, fitness, exercise, discipline, shield, throwing weight around. Fitness and exercise. That is definitely new moon in Virgo energy. It's changing your exercise habits, your healthy eating habits, all that good stuff. I feel like Spirit is telling you that maybe you've fallen off the track when it comes to physical fitness. And this physical fitness is going to help put you in a better state, a better energy in order to attract more of this abundance that you're looking for. I feel like you are already very abundant, Cancer. You're already very abundant, but sometimes things can be a little bit difficult. You know, the bills, everything, the inflation, everything adds up, and the money can go out just as fast as it comes in, right? But if you continue to stay focused on what is going well in your life, and then maybe, find 10, 15 minutes a day to focus on your body, on the health of your body, that's going to raise your vibration and put you in a more receptive energy to attract more of the abundance that you're looking for. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. All right, Leo, let's get started. Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the Leo Collective. How is this new moon in Virgo going to be affecting the Leo Collective, and what should they be focusing in on at this time in order to enhance their well-being? What should the Leo Collective be focusing in on at this time in order to enhance their well-being? What kind of advice do you have for the Leo Collective, please? Last shuffle. All right, one card for the Leo Collective. Go for it. Spirit's advice for the Leo Collective is go for it. Yeah, in order to enhance your well-being, you know what you need to do. You know, and you've known for a really long time what you need to do. And Spirit is saying that you need to just go for it. Just do it. Just put the effort into it and take the steps in order to make what you want happen. There's a formula to make anything good happen in our lives. First, we have to have faith, and then we have to have action. And the go for it card is the action part of the formula. Spirit is saying for you to take action on those things that you want. And it takes effort, and you have to be disciplined, and you have to every day, put some energy into what you're trying to manifest. Don't overexert yourself. That's a big problem with a new moon in Virgo too, the shadow side of a new moon in Virgo. It's about being, it can be in its shadow side about overcommitting. Now, Spirit's not encouraging the Leo Collective to overcommit or overexert yourself, but every day put a little bit of effort into what your goals are. Just do a little bit every day, and eventually that's going to build up, and that action will create the experiences in your life that you are desiring, Leo. Spirit is saying go for it. Whatever you've been thinking about wanting to do, Spirit's saying go for that. It's going to make you a happier person, which will in turn enhance your well-being. I think we get hung up a lot on, the outcome. And if we don't see results right away, we can get really discouraged. But I think it's really important that you pace yourself while you go for it, Leo. Just pace yourself. And remember that all good things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know the saying. But Spirit is saying here, definitely take action to go for what you want. Okay. All right, Spirit, what else do you have for the Leo Collective? What might be holding them back from going for it here? Yeah, this go for it. Maybe you've been thinking about a new exercise routine, or maybe switching up your diet, or maybe you've been thinking about doing some traveling, or whatever it is. But whatever it is would make you really, really happy. And anytime you're happy, that's going to raise your vibration, which is in turn going to make you a healthier person. You know, our health is deeply connected to our spiritual well-being. They are intertwined. All right, Spirit, what else do you have for the Leo collective regarding the new moon in Virgo? What is it that the Leo needs to go for here? Wow, the world. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else for Leo regarding the Virgo new moon? The Queen of Cups. What else? One more card? Can we get one more card? Every time I do that, I ask Spirit for one more card, and then like 3 or 4 will pop out. Ooh, we've got the Devil here. Wow, and then there's the Leo card. Strength came out. Woo! That scared me. Oh. A light just turned off in the other room there. It gave me chills. I have a grow light on a timer, but I don't know why that scared me so bad. I have a grow light. I'm growing basil in there, and I set it on a timer, and that light turned off, and that freaked me out. Probably because the Devil card came out. Oh my gosh. But we've got the Strength card here, which is Leo energy. Yeah, Spirit is saying, you've got what it takes, Leo. You have what it takes. I think you question yourself on this. I think you don't think that you're capable of making things happen in your life, but you are extremely capable. You are more capable than you know. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is independent, self-sufficient, feminine energy. Or no, this is the Seven of Pentacles. I always get this one mixed up in this deck. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you know, something it might not be coming to fruition yet. It's not ripe. It's not ready for the picking. Maybe like there's something that you're working on, but you're not really seeing it flourish quite yet. And this might be causing you a little bit of internal resistance here. But Spirit is saying to be strong and continue working towards what you want. Continue to go for it, Leo. Continue to put the effort in every day, just a little bit more. And I can see that whatever it is that you're doing, you have a lot of love and passion for with the Queen of Cups here. Yes, this is like, I mean, the world. This is your world. This is the be-all. It's the be-all for you. It will change your world. When you go for it and you continue to work on this, it will eventually come to fruition. I think Spirit is saying here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse that it's not come to fruition yet, but have faith because it will eventually. Just keep working at it. Stay strong. Yeah. And then, the Devil came out right at the end, and the Devil is negative habits, negative thought patterns, negative behaviors. And this is something that, might be stuck in your subconscious, but you need to let go of it. You need to work on that every single day and have more faith in yourself and in the universe. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the Leo collective, please? What else do they need to be focusing in on in order to enhance their well-being? One more shuffle. All right. Any final words of advice or wisdom for the Leo collective, please? What else for Leo? Any final words of advice or wisdom for the Leo collective regarding the Virgo new moon, please? Thank you. Hair. That's Leo. Leos are known for their hair. We've got hair, which is personal power, identity, physical strength, bold action. What were we talking about? Action with go for it. Bold action, sexuality, and wild side. That is some Leo energy if I've never seen it. Be bold, Leo. Be your amazingly bold, brave self. This is going to bring you a lot of happiness, which is in turn going to raise your vibration, and you'll start attracting more of what you want into your life. And when you do that, it'll make you even more happy, and you'll feel good about your day, your life, your experience. Keep it up, Leo. You have amazing things coming in your future, but try to stay optimistic, right? Don't let this little goat nibble at your toes, right? Don't let this little goat hold you back from what it is that you really want. Don't let those negative thoughts get to you. You are totally capable and extremely powerful. All right, Leo, thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to see you again in the next reading. Have a beautiful new moon in Virgo. All right, Virgo, welcome into your new moon in Virgo reading. Let's get started. Spirit, we are here to get an energy reading for the sign of Virgo. What does Virgo need to focus in on at this time in order to enhance their physical, spiritual, and mental well-being, please? How is the new moon in Virgo going to be affecting them, and what should they be focusing in on at this time? Last shuffle. All right, one card for Virgo, please. Enchanted. Virgo. The Enchanted card. So this card is all about the silver lining. You know, look at how dark the card is. It's extremely dark, but in the center is the moon. And the moon creates this beautiful silver hue to the world around it. It is a beacon of light within the darkness. Spirit is saying here to focus on what's going right in your life, to focus in on the light at the end of the tunnel, the light that guides you within your life, the hope that guides you within your life. You may have gone through a lot of really difficult struggles and challenges in your recent experience, Virgo. But Spirit wants you to change your perspective on this and continue to focus on the light in your life. You might be surrounded by darkness and challenges, but try to stay optimistic and hopeful. This optimism, it raises your vibration and makes you a happier person. And when you're a happier person, that's going to reflect in the way that you take care of yourself. You know, Virgo, you love to be of service to others, but I feel like often you forget to take care of yourself. You take care of everybody else first, but you forget to take care of yourself. And Spirit is saying here with the Enchanted card to make sure you're taking care of yourself, but also stay optimistic and hopeful for the future. This is going to put you in a better mind state so that you are capable of taking care of yourself. Spirit, what else do we have for the Virgo collective, please? What else do they need to focus on at this time in order to improve their health and well-being? more shuffle. All right, what else for Virgo, please? What does the Virgo need to focus on at this time in order to create a better state of balance and harmony and well-being? Wow, those flew out. Okay, so the Four of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Fours are about stability. And both of these cards are in the reverse, which means, yeah, I was right, that there's been a lot of instability, a lack of stability in your experience, a lack of stability around relationships, a lack of stability around money. Let's get one more card. One more card for Virgo, please. One more card. One more card. What else for Virgo? Queen of Wands in reverse. That came out for Taurus, also in the reverse. That is misdirected energy. It can be frustration. So this lack of stability in your life has maybe caused you a bit of frustration. You've had a hard time focusing on the light, right? The moonlight within the darkness. You've had a hard time focusing in on this because there's been a lot of instability in your experience. But Spirit wants you to focus on this beauty, on the light, on the silver moonlight within the darkness. You know, when you put yourself in a less stressful state, it definitely enhances your well-being. It'll raise your immune system. You know, stress can cause a lot of health problems. A lot of health problems. Stress can really do a number on us. I mean, you can lose hair, you can get all kinds of digestive problems, you can get anxiety, have a hard time sleeping. I mean, there's all kinds of problems that can come from stress. And I think that Spirit is asking you here to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You know, you're definitely a self-sacrificing type zodiac sign, but you got to take care of yourself first. You know, like on the airplane, they always tell you to put your own mask on and then put other people's masks on. You have to take care of yourself, because if you're in a worn down, exhausted state, you're not going to be of good service to others. And you're going to be in a lower vibrational state, so you'll probably, you know, magnetize more negative experiences in your life. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Virgo? What else do they need to be focusing in on at this time in order to enhance their well-being? Let's get one more shuffle. All right, what else for Virgo, please? What else do you have for Virgo? The brain, higher consciousness. Yeah, that's your thoughts. That is your thoughts, knowledge, critical nature, thinking clearly, and duality. Yeah, I feel like you're exhausted, and this lack of stability in your life has put you in maybe a more negative state of mind. But you're going to have to figure out ways in order to change this around and find the things in your life that are going well and that can, you know, enhance your experience. Thinking clearly. Yeah, if you're exhausted and tired and overexerting yourself and overcommitting yourself in your experience, this is going to cause exhaustion, and I feel that's part of why the brain card came out for you. This exhaustion is making you cloudy-headed, and Spirit wants you to get some rest, Virgo. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you again next time. All right, Libra, welcome into your new moon in Virgo reading. Let's get started. Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Libra. What does Libra need to focus in on at this time, and how is the new moon in Virgo going to be affecting them? What does the Libra need to focus on in order to enhance their well-being at this time? One more shuffle. All right, one card for Libra, please. Yin Moon, accept help. Was that in your reading? Was that in your last reading? Your full-length reading I did? I feel like it was. Libra, accept help. You know, you try to take on a lot in your life. You try to take on so much, and you can be very stubborn, let's just say. You don't want to bring anybody else down, so you choose to just remain silent. And Spirit is saying that when you feel overwhelmed, when you've got too much happening in your life, there are people that love and care about you that want to help you. They're there to help you. They would rather help you than see you suffer. But I feel like this is tough for you. And the reason it's tough for you is it's coming from a place of ego. I do the same thing. I want to feel like I'm capable of taking on anything all on my own, that I'm this independent person. But the truth is, as a human being, we are all interdependent. And when we need help, we need to ask the people that care about us for that help. They want to help. They want to help. Libra, I think this is going to really increase your well-being if you can learn to ask for help when you need it. Because when you're stressed out, that does nothing good for you or for those around you. When you're stressed out, that you don't sleep as good, you don't eat as good, you don't take care of yourself as well when you're really stressed out. Spirit is saying to ask for help and take some time, set some time aside to take care of yourself, to just step away for a minute. Yeah. All right. Let's go here. Spirit, what is it that the Libra needs to ask for help about? What is it that Libra needs to ask for help with? Yeah, this has been a recurring theme in your readings ever since I started this channel. It's been like you are an extremely ambitious and you're a go-getter, but you want to feel like you are capable of doing everything all on your own. And the truth is, Libra, everybody needs help sometimes. Everybody needs help. And it's not a burden. It's not a burden. The people that love you want to help you. Okay, last shuffle. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have for Libra? What do they need to ask for help with? What does the Libra need to ask for help with? Wow, work. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's something to do. It's like either your career or it's school. It's like whatever it is, maybe your work has been really, really demanding of you recently. And you need to ask for help with this. You need help within your job. Maybe you need to ask coworkers for help or a boss for help, or maybe you're feeling really overwhelmed within work, or your career, whatever that is. I mean, you could be a stay-at-home mom and that's a career, you know, that's your work. So whatever it is, whatever you do for the majority of the day, your big responsibility, this is what you need to ask for help with. And with the Ace of Cups in reverse here, it's been emotionally draining. Absolutely emotionally draining. Yes. Libra, if you think that asking for help means that you're not capable of doing it on your own, you're missing the point. And if you exhaust yourself and drain yourself completely, you're going to crash. You're going to crash and make yourself physically ill. You need to ask for help before it gets to that point. And, you know, I'm sure within your career, if you have a job where your boss is not sympathetic, if you were to go to your boss and be like, look, I am very overwhelmed. This is too much for me. I think I'm going to crash or make myself sick, and then I won't be of any use to anyone. Like, ask for an extra day off. Ask for some help with the workload. Ask for help, you know, even if it's just like somebody to talk to, a sympathetic ear. But clearly here, Spirit is saying that you need to ask for help with something that has to do with your work that's emotionally draining. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the sign of Libra? What other advice or wisdom do you have for Libra regarding the Virgo new moon? All right, what else for Libra? Any other words of advice or wisdom for Libra? We've got 3. Buttocks, nose, and the wrist. Okay, so the first card out is the buttocks, which is sitting too long, bottom of things, sexuality, attraction, and resting on your laurels. The buttocks sitting for too long. This might have to do with your work. Maybe you work from home and you're on the computer a lot. And that's been affecting your health. Maybe the circulation in your legs has gone wrong. And I'm getting sympathetic pains in my ankles. Like my ankles feel swollen. Maybe you're sitting for too long and Spirit is saying that you need to get up and make sure you're walking around. Maybe you're working way too hard on the computer or sitting at a desk, something like that. You've been sitting too much. And then with the nose, direction, instincts, discern, take a breath, congested, knowing, and character. Yeah, it's like nose is about instinct. Take a breath. Yeah, you take a breath when you're exhausted. You take a breath when you feel tired. When you feel stressed out, you take a deep breath. But this is also following your gut instinct, or not your gut instincts, but following your instincts, right? You follow your nose, right? You know what you need to do, and you know that you need to take a break, but you plow through, and you just keep going, and this is going to make you exhausted. I mean, part of the definition of this card is congested. It's like things are backing up, right? The workload is getting too much, things are backing up and not getting done, and you need to ask for help. And then we have the wrist here, which is flexibility, adapting, free, constraint, sensitivity, pulse, monitoring, and well-being. And that's the name of the game with the new moon in Virgo, is well-being. Yeah, this sitting too long is causing congestion and constraint and affecting your well-being. Yeah, it looks to me here, Libra, like you need to take a break. You need to get off the computer and you need to get up and move around, walk your body, get off tech, like get off your phone, get off your laptop, and ask for help with whatever workload you've got going on. And then this in turn will raise your vibration and make you a happier person, which will be beneficial for your well-being. All right, Libra, I hope you have a good new moon in Virgo. We'll see you next time. Scorpio, welcome into your new moon in Virgo reading. Let's get started. Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Scorpio. How is the new moon in Virgo going to be affecting them, and what should they be focusing in on at this time in order to raise their well-being? Two more shuffles. Okay, Spirit, one card for the Scorpio collective. Go for it. Go for it, Scorpio. You know, we just got done with your full-length reading, your monthly full-length reading, and in that reading, we got over and over and over again that you needed to break the silence, that there was something that needed to be said, and you were keeping it to yourself. You were remaining silent and not taking any action towards expressing yourself. And the first card that we get in your new moon in Virgo reading is go for it. Go for it. You know what you need to do, Scorpio. You know, you're very intuitive. You're extremely intuitive. You're a water sign. You know exactly what you need to do. But either ego is keeping you from speaking up, or fear is keeping you from speaking up. You know, maybe you don't want to be the first one to make the move because that for some reason might make you feel like you look weak, but it doesn't. When you speak up and express your emotions to someone, that is not weakness, not in the slightest. In fact, it's the opposite. It makes you strong. That's a sign of strength. When you can stand up confidently to someone and express exactly how you feel, that is a strong person, a very strong person, strong spiritually. Spirit is saying here that you need to go for it. You need to make the move. Take action here. There's something that you need to take action on, Scorpio. Something you've been sitting on for a while. And in your last reading, we got the Hermit card. It was Hermit energy all over that reading. We got the Eight of Cups. We got the High Priestess. Yeah. It was like you went silent. Spirits are telling you to get out of that is going to really improve your well-being and your health. To speak your truth. Speak your mind. Speak your emotions. I mean, it deepens connections when you speak how you feel. And you really understand how you feel. That's really important. Before you do speak your mind is for you to actually understand what you're feeling. And sometimes that can take a while. But Scorpio, when you actually express yourself to people, it deepens the relationship. And that in turn makes you a happier person, which in turn improves your well-being. All right, Spirit, what do we have? What else do we have for Scorpio, please? What do they need to go for, Spirit? What is it that the Scorpio needs to go for? Why did the go for it card come out? Temperance in reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse. The Four of Swords. Yeah, it's like there's something within you that's bubbling up that, you know, you're done waiting. You're done waiting around. Like, your spirit is ready to go and express itself. Your spirit is ready to get out of this Four of Swords. You've been in silent mode for long enough, resting, recuperating, getting rejuvenated. You know, I just saw a vision in my mind of a video game when, like, the life bar starts going back up. Yes, this is like here in the center. Yeah, so the Temperance in reverse, Temperance upright is about patience and going zen. But when it's in reverse, that is patience. It's time to take action, right? There's no more time to be patient. The patience time has come up. Like time is time. Now is the time. Now is the time. The time is up. It's time to make a move. And the Hierophant in the reverse, I mean, that's pushing boundaries. It's pushing the status quo. It is breaking free from rigid rules and structures. It's time for you to break free from this, to break free from this silent place that you've been in for a really long time. But you're worried here with the Nine of Swords. This is something you think about all the time with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. There was a sadness, a loss, depression was in your experience. And I feel like this has to do with a person. This has to do with a person. And you think about this all the time, and it really stresses you out. And that's what keeps you from going forward, because you don't want to seem weak. But Scorpio, like I said, that doesn't make you weak to speak your truth, to speak your mind. It makes you strong. It makes you admirable, in my opinion. And then the last card we've got is the Page of Pentacles. That is the student. It's you're learning from things. You're learning from this experience. You might feel like a baby, like a newborn baby, experiencing some sort of pain that you haven't felt before. But you're learning from your mistakes here. You're learning from your experiences, and you're ready to start something new. You're ready to come out of this cave and open yourself back up. And Scorpio, Spirit is definitely saying 100% yes. Within your last reading and this reading, it is clear. All right, Spirit. Can we get one final card for the Scorpio Collective? What other advice or wisdom do you have for the Scorpio Collective that this story belongs to, please? What else for Scorpio? What else out of this deck for Scorpio? What else out of this deck for Scorpio, please? What for Scorpio? Wow, this one flipped over. There it is. Okay. Shoulders, burdens, and responsibilities. Doing versus being, authority and aspirations. Yeah, doing versus being. It's time to take action here. There's something that has been burdening you for a while, and you think about it and it worries you, and there's pain and sadness attached to it. There's a burden that you need to let go of here, Scorpio. Some kind of burden, and I feel like it has to do with speaking your mind to someone about something. And it could just be like, if this is not supposed to be a relationship or a connection that's in your experience, it's still very important to find closure, to speak your mind, to tell somebody how you feel. And that is your advice from Spirit for the new moon in Virgo. All right, Scorpio, I hope you have a beautiful new moon, and I can't wait to see you again in the next reading. All right, Sagittarius, you're up. Spirit, We're here to get an energy reading for the Sagittarius Collective regarding the new moon in Virgo. What should the Sagittarius Collective be focusing in on at this time? And how will the new moon in Virgo be affecting them? What should Sagittarius be focusing in on in order to improve their well-being, please? New moon in Virgo. Let's get 2 more shuffles. There's 1 and 2. Okay, 1 more. I just felt really like I needed to shuffle 1 more time. Okay, what do we have for Sagittarius, please? 1 card. Communicate. Communicate. Talk to the moon. Sagittarius, there might be something that you really need to talk about right now. And communication can come in many different forms. You know, it can come in the form of speaking with your spirit team or God. It can come in the form of talking with somebody that you care about your troubles or worries. But it can also be communicating to anyone, really, how you feel about something. Sometimes we hold things in instead of express them for fear of retaliation, or we don't want to offend people, or the thought of confrontation really bothers us or gives us anxiety. But if you hold things in for too long, that's going to affect your health and well-being. It's really important for us to work on communicating our feelings. I mean, and when they come up, which is a lot easier said than done. But if you find yourself in circumstances where you really want to say something, but you don't say it because you don't want to stir the pot, try and figure out a way that you can say it that is going to be the softest, most gentle way to communicate it. And this is going to, in turn, affect your well-being. You know, I know for myself, I have a hard time with confrontation. I don't like confrontation. I hate the feeling that I get when somebody's mad at me. I really don't like that feeling. So because I don't want somebody to be mad at me, I will withhold my emotions, withhold my feelings. And that's not good. That kind of like, it bubbles in you and you think about it and you're like, wow, I really want to express myself. And then when you actually get the bravery or courage to express yourself and it goes way better than you think, that you played it over in your mind that it would go, when that happens, it feels really good. And you're like, wow, why did I work this up in my head? Why did I make this out to be such a big deal when it's really not? All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Sagittarius? What is it that they need to communicate, please? What is it that the Sagittarius needs to communicate? Thank you. What else? Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Mother of Swords. That's the queen of communication, Sagittarius. The swords are the air element. And air is all about communication. Yeah, look at here. The sun. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy when you actually communicate about what you're feeling. Queen of Swords. The queen of communication. And then we've got the King of Cups in the reverse. That is somebody who, a masculine energy that's not good at expressing their emotions either. It's a masculine energy that gets angered or upset easily. And then look at more communication. We've got the 8 of Wands. That's quick, fast communication. And this communication will bring you a lot of relief and happiness and joy. I mean, the light illuminates, the sun illuminates the darkness. Look at these two cards. Look at the darkness here, and then the sun came right after. Look at the resemblance in these cards too. Like all the lines coming off a center point. Yeah, this communication is going to make you feel really good. But if I'm going to be honest though, I think that there might be a little bit of retaliation from whoever you need to communicate with here. Because the next two cards we get are the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. But you know what? If you communicate with somebody that reacts in a really negative way when you try to tell them how you feel, in a soft, gentle, and kind way, and they don't reciprocate or try to understand from your perspective, if they just immediately get offended, is that really somebody you want to spend your time with? This is something you're going to probably have to think about. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Sagittarius here? What else do they need to be focusing on during this new moon in Virgo? Yeah, but this communication though, I can see it, like the progression right here. It's like the Queen of Swords, communication. There's a masculine, the Father of Cups, getting upset and pouring his cup out. That's emotional, like release, like an emotional release. And then the Eight of Wands is fast, quick communication. It's sharp communication too. So be careful with, you know, how you communicate. Be careful with how you use your words. Be as soft and kind as you can with your words. But this communication is going to cause you a lot of joy and happiness. But it might disrupt a relationship a little bit. So be ready for that. You know, I always like, if it's going to be a tough conversation, I always like to start the conversation with, I love you, I care about you, I appreciate you, this is what I really like about you. I like to start communication like that. And then I'm like, but here is how I feel. So, I don't know. Maybe that could work for you, Sagittarius. But Spirit is encouraging you to communicate something here. All right, let's get one final card for Sagittarius, please. Spirit, what else do we have for Sagittarius? What other words of advice or wisdom do you have for Sagittarius, please? Wow, the shoulders. This just came out in Scorpio's reading. It's a burden, a responsibility. Something that you need to let go of. This is doing versus being. It's taking action to release a burden. And then the I, which is focus, clarity, prophecy, awareness, good luck, vigilance, and intuitive insights. And then the last one is the head, which is a leader, in charge, rise above, intellect, attitude, personality, and perspective. Yeah, it's like you're getting clarity on this situation with the I here. You're getting clarity about a burden that you have. Something that you've been keeping to yourself has been a burden to you, and it's time for you to rise above this with the head here. It's time for you to actually take action on this and do what it is you need to do. You know what you need to do, Sagittarius. You know what you need to do. All right. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Virgo, and we'll see you again next time. All right, Capricorn, welcome into your new moon in Virgo reading. Let's get started. Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the Capricorn collective. What is it that the Capricorns need to focus on at this time in order to improve their well-being, please? How will the new moon in Virgo be affecting them, and what should they be focusing in on at this time? 2 more shuffles. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the Capricorn collective? One card, please, for Capricorn. Mystery. Now, Capricorn, if you're unaware, we do have the Pluto retrograde that just entered your sign yesterday. And Pluto is Scorpio's planet. It's all about the 8th house, which is the darkest of all the houses. And this almost looks like Pluto. I know it's the moon, but it almost looks like Pluto. And Pluto is the planet of transformation, death, and rebirth. I feel like there are a lot of changes going on in your life right now, Capricorn. A lot of things are changing. And Spirit is wanting you to look at this with a curious eye instead of a pessimistic one. Embrace the uncertainty and the mysteries of the universe. Appreciate the mystery of we don't know what the future holds. We can try and predict the energy like a weather forecast, but we never really know, and there's no way to know because of free will. And Spirit wants you to embrace this mystery, to look at it through the eyes of wonder instead of the eyes of pessimism or dark thoughts. The dark side of the moon, right? The dark side of the moon. It's that side of the moon that we never ever see. All right. Mystery. Spirit, why did the dark side of the moon card come out for Capricorn? Yeah, Pluto, Pluto is a planet of transformation. It's chaos. It's the phoenix rising from the ashes. And, chaos and destruction lead to opportunity for new beginnings and growth, but it's not easy to go through. I can tell you that much. It is typically not a very smooth, easy transition. It can be a really tough one. But sometimes we need to start from a clean slate, get rid of all the old. It's like an antibiotic, right? Sometimes we need antibiotics. And antibiotics will kill off the good bacteria as well. But, sometimes you have to in order to get rid of the bad bacteria. You have to kill some of the good along with it. And that's what this kind of feels like. That's what Pluto kind of feels like. It's like comes in and like a vacuum and just sucks everything up. But it allows for you to have a clean slate. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Capricorn, please? What is it about this mystery card that the Capricorn needs to know about, please? What else for Capricorn? No way. It is the Queen of Wands in reverse again. I got this card for Taurus. I got this card for Cancer. I think I got this card. Oh, who else did I get this card for? I got it for somebody else. But this card has come out in the reverse at least 3 times in this all signs reading. That's passion. The Queen of Wands is the Queen of Fire, and the fire is all about transformation. But this is an imbalanced, it's like an explosion type energy, or misdirected, angry, negative emotion. Oh my gosh, and the moon. There's the moon again, the deep subconscious, illusions, fear, but also intuition. Yeah, there's going to be transformation within your deep subconscious. Transformation around your emotions. What else? The World. Yeah, something's coming to close. This is closure right here. This is closure. What about the World? Okay, that wanted to come out. And the Page of Wands. Yes, misdirected, passionate energy. It's like you feel almost like you're going to explode here. An ending is on the horizon. Things are going to start calming down for you. You know, I feel by like after your birthday, things are going to really start calming down for you. You know, 2024 has been a big year for the Capricorns, astrologically speaking. I mean, we had the 2 full moons and the 2 new moons in Capricorn, and then the Pluto coming out of Capricorn, and then Pluto going back into Capricorn. It's been kind of a wild ride for the Capricorns. But an ending is in sight. An ending is near, and Spirit wants you to just embrace the mystery of we don't know what's coming. But whatever is coming, though, Capricorn, it's going to be really good. Change is happening for you, and it's going to be for your greatest and highest good. I can already feel it. You know, you've had a lot of things with Pluto being in your sign for the last 20 years. Thereabout. Pluto is the planet of transformation. It's like things are going to start calming down for you quite a bit here, Capricorn, but you've had to go through a lot of challenges, a lot of trials and tribulations, but it's made you a stronger person. It is making you a stronger person. All right, Spirit, let's get one final card for Capricorn, please. What else do you have for them? Yeah, when you look at the world through eyes of wonder, this is a much more pleasant state to be in. And this pleasant state will help you make better choices in your life. There won't be so much, I don't want to say expectance. So, you know, you won't have as much of an attachment to an outcome, right? And when you don't have as much of an attachment to an outcome, this puts you in a more calm state of being, a more pleasant vibration. Spirit, what else do you have to tell the Capricorn collective regarding the Virgo new moon? This new beginning, new beginnings. This new beginning is as a result of an ending here with the World card. What else? What else for Capricorn? Any final words of advice or wisdom for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn regarding the Virgo new moon? Advice or wisdom, please, out of this deck. Advice or wisdom out of this deck for the Capricorn collective. Thank you. Circulation, life network, flow, motion, depth, hidden, essence, intertwined, and support. And then we've got the skull, which is Pluto energy again. That's death, right? Death, transformation, death and rebirth. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Yeah, there's an ending. There is a big ending in your energy, a big ending to an era. An ending to an era is nigh, Capricorn. And I feel like it's an ending to a really difficult, challenging era for you. But Spirit, with the circulation card coming out, Spirit is saying to just flow with this. And that came out in the Pluto retrograde reading I did, is the water card. You got to learn to flow with the energy instead of resist it. If you resist it, this is just going to stress you out and exhaust you. But if you learn how to flow with it and embrace the mysteries of life and just flow with the direction the wind is blowing, this is going to make your experience a lot more pleasurable and will indeed in turn affect your health. I feel like with the new moon, Spirit is saying use this new moon as a chance or an opportunity to have a new beginning in our perspective. In our perspective, and how you see, how you perceive all of the things that you've gone through. And this is going to be a big change, a big turning point in your life is right around the corner, Capricorn. Sit tight. It's going to be good. All right, Capricorn, I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Virgo, and I can't wait to see you again next time. All right, Aquarius, welcome into your new moon in Virgo reading. Let's get started. Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Aquarius, please. What kind of things should the Aquarius be focusing on at this time to improve their health and well-being? And how will the new moon in Virgo be affecting them? What should the Aquariuses focus in on at this time? And how will the new moon in Virgo be affecting them, please? Last shuffle. Okay, one card for the Aquarius Collective out of this deck, please. The Law of Attraction. Moon Mastery, Aquarius. The Law of Attraction. In the Law of Attraction, it's said that you attract what you radiate, what your energy is. If you're in a low vibrational state, you're not going to attract what it is you're looking for. In the Law of Attraction, you need to be already in the energy of having whatever it is you're looking for. So if what you want is a relationship, you have to feel that you already have it. And sit in that energy of wholeness and unity with whatever it is that you're wanting. Yeah, the Law of Attraction, it's all about energy. It's all about a state of being. You know, if what you want is great success at something, you have to feel that feeling as if you already have it and hold that energy. And that's not super easy to do, especially because in the human experience, you can find that state of joy and happiness and feel what it would feel like to have that thing, but it's hard to sustain that. It's hard to sustain that, but I feel like Spirit is telling you to just keep trying here. Keep trying. Hold that space. And, you know, remember that Virgo can be very analytical and self-judgmental. There we go. And so be careful not to be overly analytical of yourself or self-judgmental of yourself. Okay, Spirit, why did the Law of Attraction card come out for the Aquarius Collective? Why is the Law of Attraction card here for the Aquarius Collective? Yeah, I feel like this gets you down sometimes, Aquarius. I feel like sometimes, you know, there's something that you've been wanting for a really long time, or an experience that you've been wanting to attract for a really long time, and it just hasn't come to fruition yet. And sometimes this kind of gets you down and you wonder, will this ever happen? Will this thing that I want ever manifest? And the truth is, sometimes manifestations take a long time to actually realize, you know? I've actually manifested things, and it took 6 years for that manifestation to actually come in. But you just surrender. It's like you put your order in with the universe, and then you sit back and you just every day keep working at what it is you're wanting, and release the outcome to the universe. You know? But I feel like you are attracting what it is you want into your life. It's just you don't see it yet. You don't see it, but it's there. It's there. Okay, one more shuffle. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us for the Aquarius Collective? Why did the Law of Attraction card come out for the Aquarius Collective? What is it that they are trying to attract? Oh. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're trying to attract self-sufficiency for sure. I mean, the pentacles are about money. They're about material things and possessions and money and success, right? So I feel like what you're trying to attract here is, you know, more financial security. You know, things might have been unstable financially for you for a while. And because this card came out in the reverse, it's like it's in your energy to be upright, but it's just not quite there yet. The energy isn't quite right for it to manifest. What else? What else for Aquarius? No way. What the heck? It's the Queen of Wands in reverse again. So this card came out in Taurus's reading, it came out in Cancer's reading, it came out in Capricorn's reading, it came out in somebody else's reading. This card has come out in like 4 of the readings here in the all signs reading for the Virgo new moon. The Queen of Wands, I mean, she's the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Transformation. And she's in the reverse, though, which is an imbalanced queen. It's like passion about something, but misdirected passion. It can also be anger, a feeling of anger. You know, this might cause you a lot of pain and frustration. This thing that you haven't manifested into your life yet. Because it hasn't manifested and you've been trying for a while, this brings frustration. And Spirit wants you to check yourself on that and try to have more faith and patience in the universe, that divine timing is absolutely real and it's going to manifest when it is supposed to manifest. And it'll manifest at exactly the right time. And when it does happen, you'll be like, oh wow, this is why it didn't happen a year ago. Or 2 years ago, or in my case, 6 years ago. This is why it came now. And I'll tell you what, my manifestation came at exactly the right time when I needed it the most. And if my manifestation hadn't had come in, I would have been in a lot of trouble in the situation that I was in. So my manifestation, I manifested it the moment that I had those deep feelings of joy and happiness and knowing that it was coming, but it came exactly when it was meant to come. And when it did come, I was like, I knew exactly why the universe had made me wait for it. So try and have more faith that the universe knows exactly where you want to go and is helping you get there. All right, what else, Spirit? Wow, did you see that fly out? And look what it is. It's the Knight of Swords. That is quick, fast-moving action. Yeah, I feel like when this manifestation comes in, it's going to be quick. It's going to come in like an owl out of the sky. Did you see that fly out of the deck like that? Yeah, when your manifestation is ready to come in, ooh, I got chills. Whew. When your manifestation is ready to come in, when the time is right, it's gonna bam, manifest. It's gonna be like out of left field. And it's gonna be awesome. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this manifestation for the Aquarius collective? The Daughter of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. That is a fresh start, a new beginning, the beginning of a new experience. It's learning, education. It's learning from your past mistakes. And, you know, a new experience. Look at the little doe on there. This manifestation is going to open up so many doors for you. It really will. It's going to open up doors to new experiences and things that you didn't even think were in the lineup in your experience. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. Just sit back, relax, and have faith that it's all going exactly according to plan, Aquarius. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the Aquarius collective regarding the Virgo new moon? A new beginning. New beginnings around health and well-being. Can we get one final card regarding the new moon in Virgo for Aquarius, please? Any final words of advice or wisdom for Aquarius, please? What else for Aquarius, Spirit? Okay. Hand, give or receive support. Welcome, push away, firm grasp, holding on, and fortune. I mean, the word that stands out to me the most is fortune. Especially because we've got the pentacles here. Give or receive support. Welcome. Yeah, you need to release resistance to this with grasp and holding on here. Like, you need to let go a little bit and welcome in. Maybe the manifestation, when it comes in, is going to come in a very unexpected way. And you're going to have to welcome all opportunities. Like, don't focus on how the manifestation will come in. Forget about the how. The how doesn't matter. Leave that up to the universe. All you need to worry about is maintaining a good energy within yourself so that you have that, so that you're in the right state to welcome this when it does come in. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Virgo, and we'll see you next time. All right, Pisces, welcome into your new moon in Virgo reading. Let's get started. Okay, Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Pisces, please. What do we have for Pisces? What do the Pisces collective need to be focusing in on at this time in order to enhance their well-being, improve their well-being? What do they need to focus on, and how will the new moon in Virgo be affecting them, please? One more shuffle. That needs to be on top. All right, Spirit, one card out of this deck for the Pisces collective, please. The past. Wow, that's such a pretty card. Wow, look at how pretty that card is. The past. I said, what does the Pisces need to focus on during this new moon in Virgo? And we get the past card. There's something maybe that happened in your past that you ruminate on, something that you carry around with you. I'm seeing like in this card, there's like a window here and there's a beach and clouds and water and two people walking along the sand. I feel a lot of nostalgia coming off of this card when I look at it. It feels like there's something in your past that you carry with you that still causes you a great deal of pain, and it sits in your energy. Let's get some more. You know, Virgo, the 6th house, it's all about self-improvement, right? Now this can be, like we talked about, physical self-improvement, but in pretty much all the readings I've done here today, Spirit has talked about mental improvement, mental and spiritual improvement, and that did come out here in the base reading with the Ascendant card, which is the Self card, Mercury, which is education, intellect, knowledge, and learning, and then Sagittarius, which is all about spirituality. So I feel like Spirit wants to talk about our spiritual and mental health the most today. And something about your past keeps you hung up and takes up space in your mind where you could be filling it with other things. Let's ask Spirit about this. All right, Spirit, why did the past card come out for the Pisces collective? Why is the past card here? One more shuffle. All right, why is the past card here for the Pisces reading? New moon in Virgo. Can you tell me about the past card? Okay, that wants to come out. Can I get a few more cards? What else? What else out of this stack? For Pisces, thank you and thank you. Yeah, a lie. There's the Ace of Swords in the reverse right there. I definitely got that feeling. Yeah, there's something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a lie. Some kind of lie in your past. Oh, yeah, there's the 9 of Swords and the Devil. Look at that. Pisces. There is something that you have not let go of. Something that still sits in your energy to this day. There was some kind of untruth that happened. Somebody either kept something from you or they lied directly to your face. There was some kind of untruth in your past. Somebody was not truthful with you at all. There was some kind of conflict around this. When you look at this card, there's lightning strikes, right? It's sudden, it's shocking, it's painful, and it shakes you up. And then we've got the Hermit card here. This caused you to self-reflect. You stuck your head in your shell and pulled away, and you still carry this around with you. 2 of Swords. It's like you're stuck at a crossroad. You're stuck. You're stuck between two realities. The reality of you that is not burdened by whatever happened in your past, and the reality of you that has let go of the past and is moving on away from what happened. You know, like those thoughts, when they take up space in our head, can really prevent you from doing other things in the future. You know, it's like a more primal state of thinking, right? Because you learn from experience. That's part of being a human. You touch fire, it burns, then your brain knows you don't touch fire in the future. But that kind of thinking in a less primal scenario is going to keep you from actually experiencing things that could be really good for you. Yeah, you worry about this. You worry about this. These thoughts get to you. This is negative thinking, negative thought patterns, negative habits, negative belief systems. That's the devil card. So you got to get out of these dark thinking, this ruminating. The ruminating is not good for you. It's not. It's hurting you. It's hurting you, and it's keeping you away from experiences that could actually be really beneficial for you. All right, Spirit, can we get one final card for Pisces regarding the new moon in Virgo? One final card for Pisces. Any other words of advice or wisdom for the Pisces collective, please? What else for Pisces? Woo! Digestion, processing, absorbing, purify, elimination, complex, intricate, and regeneration. Yeah, processing. I mean, that's the first word that stands out for me. It's like you're still processing this. Like you haven't fully digested the whole thing. But Spirit's encouraging you to digest this, to work through this, to purify and eliminate this, right? It's time to shit out that experience, Pisces. It's time to shit it out. It's time to let it go. You know, you've been digesting it long enough. Maybe you need to take some probiotics. Some spiritual probiotics. I don't know, that's funny. But yeah, Spirit is telling you here that you need to release something from the past. There's something that's stuck in your energy that's keeping you from experiencing new things because, you know, there's no room for new experiences to come in if you're still holding space in your mind for something, animosity, holding space and animosity in your mind for this. And I know that you think about it because the Nine of Swords is here. That's all about thinking. It's all about worrying. But yeah, Spirit's saying here, digestion card. It's time to process it and eliminate it. Get ready because new things are coming in if you can let this go. But this is part of your life experience for you to learn how to let this go, how to let things go, how to forgive and move on. Yes. All right, Pisces. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Virgo, and we'll see you again next time.